My grandparents used to live on the road, but back many years ago, they were sort of forced into a house to live. But unfortunately, due to them living in a house, it sort of separated them. So my grandfather actually went off and went his own way, still living the travelling life, really. They was really forced into it, but it was either you move into a house and be like everyone else, or you could lose your children. I was born in London. We was a very close community, gypsy community, so I never had much to do with the Gorger community at all until I moved to East Anglia when I was about 7. I was always been brought up to be proud of what I am, and that's a Romany gypsy. The very first day I mentioned it when we moved in, and unfortunately I never come across any form of racial discrimination whatsoever until that point, and this was just children being very evil and vindictive. For many, many years I was picked on and bullied. It made school very difficult. I hated being at school, and so my education really suffered. Because of what I'd been through for so many years, I was still very angry. So I decided myself and my 2 children was actually going on the road and follow our roots. We started off travelling from East Anglia. We was going up to Rhyl to go and try and find some whelp picking. By Allensmore lay-by, the car conked out. We've been in Herefordshire ever since, just travelling around, working the farms, apple picking, hop tying, hop training. The travelling life isn't easy. You do have to work hard, and sometimes you get taken advantage of, but at the end of the day, we still had our freedom. We didn't find much discrimination other than when we was on the road, like the time we were shot at, and the times like we've had people go past screaming "Jippo this, Jippo that." But I preferred it more on the road than what I do living in houses. The last 2 years, I set up a voluntary group to help other gypsies and travellers that have been discriminated against. And through that role, I've actually now got the position as in the council being the Gypsy Liaison Officer. Compared to my grandmother's life, it's changed dramatically. I'm hoping now that more gypsies and travellers are going to become more academic and do things for themselves and not let the Gorge community keep speaking for them. They've got to speak for themselves, say what they want, because the message is just not getting through.